What up, chat? Woo! Happy Sunday, everybody. How's everybody doing, chat? I hope y'all are having a good Sunday. Bro, I am tired today. I'm exhausted, y'all. I'm exhausted. I definitely have been going way too hard playing hockey. I should not be doing that. I'm so tired. So tired. Did you not sleep? No, I did sleep. I've just been working out a lot. Whenever I go back to like trying to diet consistently, I'm always more tired because I'm not eating as much. So it takes my body a little bit to adjust. So that, along with playing hockey, has been kicking my ass. It's great you're streaming every day in July, but I'm struggling to keep my streak and it broke. Rachel, you can watch the VOD and like continue your stream. Or excuse me, continue your streak. So if you ever miss a stream, all you have to do is, I think you could just watch a clip if you wanted to, if somebody clips it. We should low-key, maybe I'll have Raya do this. We should low-key have like a streak gang. Or anybody else who wants to help mod. I should probably find another mod. I think that would be fun. Little streak gang action. Woo! Oh, I'm bedrotting because I did 21 flights of stairs because my elevator went out when I was at IKEA. Ugh! Yikes, bro. At that point, I just think you live downstairs now. That should be illegal. An elevator going out in, I'd say anything less than like a 4 or 5 story building. Evil. There's a notification that will show up in your Twitch that tells you how to keep your streak. I think we can't be reliant on Twitch notifications. I think enough people have told me that they do not get the Twitch notifications for me to be like, maybe Twitch isn't the best move for keeping track of that. Oh, that notification has saved my 53-day streak. Oh, okay. I guess it works for some people. You know, honestly, I could probably get Ninetail Phoenix on that, low-key, Raya. It doesn't like to tell us when you're live? No, for real. Twitch just doesn't want people to watch me. They know I'm too powerful. They're like, please spare the rest of the Twitch users' grandmas. What up, Freya? What up, Seaweed Vibes? Seaweed Vibes? Oh, God, it's going to be one of those streams. It is gonna be one of those streams, chat. Beans is up on his Tower of Terror, by the way, y'all. He honestly did all right last night. After the stream, I think fireworks went on for, like, maybe 2 more hours, and then everyone kind of stopped. It was kind of nice. I think in Vegas, there must be a rule about not lighting off any more fireworks after, like, 10 or 11. Because I think by like 10 or 11 p.m., they all stopped. You know? Hide your grannies because Sarby's on the loose. You right? The fireworks went on until at least 2 to 3 a.m. in Brooklyn. Ugh, that's just awful, bro. Hey, what up, chicken sandwich? I know you know where they are, so. Sarby doing such a good job making content. I'm trying my best. I'm really tired, bro. I think I have embarked on quite a hard journey this month. I think I can do it. I'm gonna do it as long as I can, but I'm definitely kicking my ass a little bit. By the way, Twitch. Oh, ads are in progress. Sorry, I thought ads were about to run. I apologize if you're on Twitch and you just got ads. Sorry, y'all. Texted the girlfriend. Chat, I can't stream for super long today. It is currently 2 p.m. Marie is coming around 4 to work on some training and get some stuff done. As well as I need to work on the YouTube video for tomorrow. Y'all, chat, I probably have like 4 YouTube videos in the chamber. It's ridiculous. I might, not this week, but maybe next week, I might upload 3 times. Because we are so, let me think. So right now finished, I have 2 r/Sarby videos. Both of those are over an hour. And then I have 2, at least 2, if not 3, Am I the A-hole videos that my editors have edited from all the stories that I've been doing. So yeah, we have a lot of videos rocking and ripping, but I do need to hop off, train Marie a little bit, and then once she's rocking and ripping, I need to edit for the video for tomorrow. Because I think I want diversity. I don't like when like the same type of video comes out one after the other. So I want to try to come out with an Am I the A-hole video tomorrow. But just a heads up for my members in chat. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload at least 1 r/Sarby video that's going to come out on Thursday, but I will give you guys early access. And honestly, the tier level doesn't matter too much. Just, you know, pick the lowest tier. I think it's like $2 if that's interesting to you. Hey, I might call in that advertisement favor to wish Lady a happy B-Day. It's her birthday today. You can call her Kay if you want. Hey, Kay, happy birthday! Listen, I've known Chicken Sandwich for a little while. It sounds like you got a great man in your life. I hope you have a great birthday. Chicken Sandwich, you better be spoiling her. Chicken, I better get a detailed list of everything you're going to do for her birthday, bro. Listen, we spoil our partners in this chat, all right? All right? Chicken Sandwich, you did not need to donate $5 for that, by the way. You could have just typed that in chat. I promise you have been generous enough. I just want to reiterate that. Thank you for the $5 dono, but, you know, just want to make sure you don't feel like you have to, you know, at this point, bro, like you're a real one in chat. James, welcome. Poop sock flavored Jewel Pod. I am just now realizing it's poop sock, like specifically poop sock, poop in a sock flavored, which is very different than poop flavored. Poop sock flavored is the sock used. Are you telling me that it's like the taste of shit and a used sock, like a sweaty sock? That's crazy. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Sorry. What up, Malk? 100%. We are going to dinner tonight. Where are you taking her? What kind of restaurant? That's so fun, man. Hi for me and my lil boy. What up, Emmy? And lil boy. Sorry. Sunshine, what up? Adrian, what up? Oh, is it Kay's birthday? Wait, where's Kay? I don't even see them. I just realized I haven't been subscribed to Sarby's YouTube. Wow, Mango, that's crazy. That's crazy work, Mango. I'll remember that. Currently at a con, so I'll be lurking. Have fun at the con, Bouncy Ball. What up, loyal skink? You've been in a lot of the streams. I appreciate it. This conversation is my cue to close the stream. My sister is horrified. Hi, Raya's sister. Yes, you should definitely question your sister's taste in content and content creators. I don't know. Definitely something wrong with her. Upscale and already crying over my wallet, but it's worth it. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Hey, don't donate to me for a week, all right? Hopefully that'll help your wallet. No, make it longer than that. 3 weeks. Genuinely, guys, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Gifted subs, memberships, whatever, they're greatly appreciated, but they are not required. All right? Had to join because I don't hate beans, but I can't stay because I'm at work. Yeah, that's fair, Malk. I appreciate knowing the fact that me guilting you guys with beans gets you guys into the streams, but have a good day at work. It's the poop sock skeleton meme, but as a poop sock jewel pod. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Is it bad? I feel like this isn't the right meme. There's no way this is the right meme. When mom find poop sock. That's what you're talking about? I'm so confused, bro. I'm so confused by you guys. I don't understand why this is funny. God, am I unk, chat? Am I unk? Why is this funny? Oh shit, Rachel, I didn't see that you subscribed with Prime. Thank you for resubscribing with Prime. Been subscribed for 3 months. Thank you. Thank you. You to go. Yeah, with the music, it's a YouTube video. Man. This is on TikTok. Ooh, okay. Okay. Are we gonna run through a brick wall? Is that it? Or did somebody else put different music behind it? I see you trying not to laugh. To be honest, it's not funny. But it's like, I get it, you know? I get the hype. I get the hype, you know? Hey, what up, Jojo B? It's not the original song? Fuck! Why are people uploading shit to TikTok that isn't the original meme, bro? Chat, by the way, the story today is super... Oh, this isn't the right one. Oh, we already read this one. The story we're reading today is super long, bro. So we're going to lock in, chat. It's probably going to take us the full 2 hours that I'll read. Probably a little less. Hey, have a good one, Minty Dark Storm. Yeah, definitely prioritize your content, but I appreciate you swinging in here. Hey, hell yeah, PB. Congrats on the second interview. Only one story today? Bro, this story is long as shit. Bro said lobster too buttery. Or what did we come up with? Pussy too juicy, toppy too sloppy. Like, God forbid your boy finds a really long story that we can sink our teeth into, bro. That's a freaking book, it is. That's at least 10 words. You know what, Alex? I'd even venture to say, this might be controversial. It's at least 11 words. Potentially. Can someone come build my IKEA bookshelf for me? That's all you, MM. Sarby, I made brownies. You better make me one. Please. I want brownies. Damn, a whole 11 words. You spoil us, Sarby. I know. You're welcome. Tell Mbem I'm on my way. Mbem, Raya's coming to help you. Classic Mbem, though. Can't do anything for herself. Gotta trick my nice chatters into building her shelf for her, bro. Hey, what up, hippie mom? Watching on the TV while packing my apartment. I hope packing goes well. I'm glad I could entertain you. We got a good story today. Chat. 5 more minutes. You guys, maybe 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes, and then we're gonna get started. Guys, I'm working 50 hours for the next 2 weeks, so it'll be like 100 hours combined. I hope they're paying you overtime. Four more minutes, regular minutes or Midwestern minutes. What a great joke, Mango. I would definitely say regular minutes, but I appreciate the Midwestern call out on that. That's good, bro. I very much think fondly on my time in the Midwest. I love it. I loved it a lot. Leaving a 400 square foot 1-bedroom for a 2+ den and saving $115 a month. Hell yeah, hippie mom. Congrats, bro. 400 square foot 1-bedroom. I guess that's not crazy. What was mine in Minneapolis? Mine was like 550-ish. I would venture to guess it was closer to 500 though. I think they lied a little bit. Bam, thank you for the $2 dono. I can't let the slander stand. I'm literally so handy. You had to donate $2 just to tell us that. That reeks of someone who isn't as handy as they say they are. Bam, thank you for the $2 dono. I'm sure you can do it yourself. I'm sure you can. I will be your emotional support. Just get started right now. That way you don't type in our chat. No, I'm so handy, I promise. All right. Show us. Mbem, by the end of this stream, that bookshelf better be built. If not, you lose your handy title. Stop the Mbem slander. Bit bun. I don't really recognize your name, so you must be new here. We never stop the Mbem slander. We are professional Mbem slanderers in this chat. All right? Don't get it twisted. Wait, Sarby, have you ever been to Mall of America? Yeah, of course. I'm going at the end of this month for my birthday. Hell yeah. It's not my favorite place in the world. I'm not gonna lie. Chat, controversial. Not a big amusement parks guy. It's fun every once in a while, but I don't know why. I just don't gravitate towards them. I would go if I had kids or if my partner really wanted to go, but I don't gravitate towards them. What up, Stark? I remember when I assembled a dresser last week and almost cried and had to call my boyfriend to help me. W boyfriend, though. Nice he came over and helped you. I love amusement parks. I love the feeling of my stomach dropping to my arse. I don't hate it. I feel like I've puked. Not like during a ride, but after a ride enough to the point where like I just don't need to do that, you know? What up, Cryptid? What up, Keating? They are expensive now. You know? They're so expensive. Like, have you ever seen, like, do y'all have like a family friend or anybody in your life who like goes to Disneyland a lot? And you're like, how do you afford that? How much are Disneyland tickets right now? They have to be outrageous. I'm guessing like $230. One day ticket is $104 to $226. That's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Okay. And then it gets cheaper if you buy more days. 2 days, $335, 3 days, $425. Okay. That's actually not terrible. I was kind of shocked, Chad. I was expecting that to be way more expensive. I'm sure the $104 ticket sucks. Oh, they do evening only tickets. Enjoy one evening only admission to one theme park on selected nights. Well, what time do they close? Disneyland park entry begins at 7 p.m. It's got to be like 10 or 11, right? It's not terrible, though. Don't the rides themselves cost money too, though? At Disneyland, I don't think they do. But I could be wrong. I haven't been to Disneyland in a fat minute, chat. Don't take my word for it. It's open 24/7 if you don't get caught. I mean, I guess everything is, ya BB. To be fair, Sarby slanders everyone. Yeah, but specifically MBEM, you know? Hey, what up, Space Kid? What up, Corrine? Hey, happy birthday, Corrine! I hope you have a good birthday. I hope you have a good birthday. What up, Addy? Fast Pass at Disney World sucks. Why? Isn't that, like, that's what everyone tells me. Like, if you go to Disney World or Disneyland, like, you really need the Fast Pass. And soap. Don't forget soap. You're right. You're right. All my homies hate soap. That's so funny, Anna, because I've only been to Disneyland, never been to Disney World, but I've heard that Disneyland is better than Disney World. I could be wrong. $100 is like a third of minimum wage in my country. Are you talking about for like a month? Yeah, we Americans are spoiled. I can't even lie. Is Soap the show hole guy? No, that's actually Shrek. I don't slander Shrek as much as I should. She definitely deserves some slander. I can't lie. My pharmacist and her family go several times a year to Disney, yet I'm living paycheck to paycheck. Oh, do you work for the pharmacist? I was like, how are you that tight with your pharmacist? I've had one interaction with my pharmacist and it was super fucking awkward. I didn't even talk about this. So I was talking about this in yesterday's stream. My psychiatrist bumped me up to like the 3 milligram version of my non-stimulant ADHD medication, and it made me very EP. So I called them and I was like, hey, can y'all get me a prescription for the 2 milligram? Because I'm dying over here. And they're like, yeah, sure. And they got it done for me like same day. And so I went and picked it up, but they also had filled a 3 milligram. So me and this gal had this like weird interaction where like we kept mishearing each other. Like I was like, hey, I'm here to pick up my medication. I give them my name. And then she's like, oh, hey, we have like the same, it's called guanfacine. We have guanfacine for 2 milligrams, but we also have it for 3 milligrams. Do you want both? And I was like, oh no, I just called my psychiatrist about this. I just need the 2 milligram. And then she was like, okay, so do you want me to destroy the 2 milligram? And I was like, no, I need the 2 milligram, not the 3 milligram. You can get rid of the 3 milligram. But I think I might have said 2 milligram that second time. And then she said it again. She was like, oh, okay. So just to be clear, you want the 3 milligram and I'll destroy the 2 milligram. And I was like, and I was on the phone with my sister. I remember like debriefing with my sister afterwards. I was like, did you hear that? Like, am I crazy? Was I? And my sister said, she's like, you said something wrong. She's like, I could not put my finger on it, but I know you said something wrong. Like, it wasn't just her. It wasn't just her fault that she like misheard me. Like I said something wrong and I don't even know what I said wrong, but in my head, I had said it right, you know? And so we just had this like super, and this lady was super like, you know, just a sweet gal. And she was like kind of flustered, but was like being really polite. And then the other pharmacist came over and they were like, hey, you know, can you relay what you need here? And I was like, okay, 2 milligram, no 3 milligram, destroy 3 milligram. And she was like, okay, we got it. And I was like, I remember like having the phone with me and I was like, my sister's probably listening to this and either thinks I'm a dumbass or thinks this very polite lady's a dumbass. And I just hate that. Like, I don't like when people, like, I hate when people feel embarrassed about those situations. Like, I'm sure that lady felt embarrassed or somebody else in my position would have felt embarrassed. But like, genuinely, it's just like so human. Like, it's so human that shit like that happens all the time where it's like, you mishear me, I missay something, we get in this weird cycle and then everybody's like default is embarrassment. And I was just trying to like really reassure her. I was like, oh my God, no, you're totally good. Like, I'm sure I said something wrong. Like, we can laugh about it, and hopefully that she wasn't laying in bed that night and being like, I can't believe I fucking, you know. Honestly, chat. Honestly, like, I think being able to shrug off embarrassment is such a superpower. Because I think there's a lot of things in society that we deem embarrassing that just shouldn't be, you know? She knows you're a dumbass. Okay. Fine. Not the takeaway that I wanted from that story, but at least you didn't spill condoms everywhere. And we're back. And we're back. You're right. I did not spill condoms everywhere. Chat, I haven't carried a condom with me since like college, bro. I just haven't. That's still so... Well, I guess that OP was probably pretty young. I don't think they ever said their age, but... What up, Larry? Good news, embarrassment goes away as you get older. 100%. Best thing to do is learn when something is embarrassing to you and for others. Absolutely. Yeah, I like to take control of shit like that, where I'm just like, I'm an idiot, my bad. You know? Like, I think there's ways you can act to make the situations less embarrassing, and I think I'm good at that. Not to sit here and slob on my own shit like that, chat. You know? All right. You guys got me. TSA knife story. I know, but I can't really yap for very long, and I've already yapped longer than I wanted to. Because we do need to get in the story today, chat. The story is super long. This is gonna at least take like an hour for me to read it, if not more. So I wanna get a head start on it. TSA knife story will be tomorrow, okay, chat? We will, oh, it was the anti-ableist talking about that. Yes, I will talk about that tomorrow. It is a really fucking funny story. I think I'm a little too tired to tell that story today, so I will bounce back for you guys tomorrow. I swear. I'm just tired. No condoms because you got no bitches, or are you raw dogging it? Maybe a little bit of both. a little mixy poo there. You know? Nah, I keep condoms in my nightstand. You know? I'm trying to think, chat. I don't think I've ever... Yeah, I don't think I've ever, like, done a one-night stand where we went back to her place. You know? Also, that just has not happened in... That for sure has not happened in years, actually. Oh, man. Yeah, that's in... I mean, I probably because I, like, stopped going to, like, bars and going out and going to parties and stuff. Gonna be raw dogging the hell out of it when I get my new IUD next week. Thanks, MBM. Nobody asked. I didn't ask. Anna didn't ask. Chicken Sandwich didn't ask. Good for you. You get your nut, MBM. You get your nut, MBM. God knows you deserve it, bro. You and your from your evil ex. No, Anna asked. Anna, shut up. Shut up. But I feel included. What? I support you, MBum. Get your bag, girl. No, not bag. Nut. Get your nut. We'd love to hear it. All right, chat. Let's get started. If you guys are on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. I'm about to click in to see how many likes we have. And if I'm disappointed, I'm going to be real mad at y'all. 29 likes. It's actually not terrible. It's not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. It's over half. If you guys are on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. We got 54 people watching. 30 likes now. Thank you, guys. I know we could get that to 40 though. If you guys are on the Twitch, make sure to follow. No matter where you're at though, turn on those post noties so you can be notified whenever I go live, baby. End YouTube live. Damn, Boredom wants YouTube gone. Boredom said, screw YouTube. No, I like the VODs existing on my YouTube channel. I don't like that Twitch deletes them. I think that's really stupid. I understand why they do it. It's like a cost effective measure for them. But like YouTube's figured it out. Like, you know, I don't know. By the way, guys, my VODs on my Twitch, I didn't even realize this. They stay up for a month now. Pretty damn cool. I didn't even know that. So if you guys miss a VOD, it'll be up for a while. All right? All right. Okay, here we go, guys. I found a spy camera in my room after my stepdad put a surveillance camera in my window. Oh my God. When I was making the title of this stream, I didn't even realize it was a stepdad, not an actual dad. Holy fuck. I also didn't clock the ages. OP is a 21 female. The dad is a 36 male. Hold on. We got to get the mom's age. That's crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's not like, that's definitely older than 21. But like, that's almost too close to comfort. Like, bro was 15 when OP was born. Is your mom a cougar? I need to know more. What's going on here? Original post June 17th, 2023, and r/relationship advice. My stepdad, 36 male, installed a surveillance camera positioned outside of my window to scan our backyard while him and my mother and 2 younger brothers go camping. I couldn't go on the trip since I had work, so I was staying home to house sit and feed our animals. My stepdad recently put up new cameras outside, so I didn't see anything wrong with him positioning one outside my window. Come to find out, the very next day, I had my boyfriend stay over, and he found that the surveillance camera that was ran from the outside of my window and into my room was being powered by one of those spy camera power blocks. Spy camera power blocks. So like, do I have one on my desk? I don't. Is she oh wait, actually I have one in my backpack. So is she talking like one of these, like a plug-in, but there's actually like a camera in here? Is that what she's talking about? Oh my God, I just banked that off of my desk into my backpack. I'm a fucking pro gamer. For context, my relationship with my stepdad hasn't always been the best, and we tend to butt heads a lot. He said a lot of questionable things in the past that I've written off because he's my dad, and I would never think he intended to be inappropriate or harmful. He's been in my life since I was 8 years old. So he was 23? Whoa, okay. Sorry. I'm just mind blown by that, but of course I'm second guessing everything now that I've found this camera. It was positioned to point directly at my bedroom door from the far wall, so it has a direct view of my entire room, which I change in. I tried desperately to rationalize it and think it was maybe a mistake, like he grabbed the wrong charger box, or maybe he was just trying to look for intruders. But really, there's no excuse for putting a camera in my bedroom. The camera even had an SD card in it. I'm beyond devastated. My stepdad even suggested I invite my boyfriend over to... Okay, I think they meant to say to stay while they're gone. My stepdad even suggested I invite my boyfriend over to stay while they're gone, so I have someone here, which is something he would never do considering he's made it clear before he doesn't want him over when no one is home because he doesn't want us fucking in his home. Okay, bro, your daughter, this OP is 21 years old, bro. I understand that if they're a minor, but like, hey man, she is a grown adult who's going to do grown adult things and lives with you. She's probably going to have sex in your household. But even weirder that he then switched his position to, actually, you guys can have sex so that I can record it. Yeah, you guys are saying it. He probably wanted to like upload it to the internet or sell it or something like that. My boyfriend and I are going to go through the SD card to see if there's anything on it. I'm at a complete loss at how to even bring this up to my mom. I confided in my aunt and uncle since they live close by, and they've been very supportive of me having a conversation with my mom about it. This whole situation is extremely upsetting. I at least have some family to support me as I navigate this, but I don't even know how to bring this up to my mom. This is obviously going to change everything. She had my 5-year-old half-brother with him. My mind is racing with the consequences this is going to have on our family. Has anyone that has been in a similar situation have advice? How can I do this without causing extreme damage to the family? Although it may be impossible. How can I do this without causing extreme damage to the family? Although that may be impossible. Thank you for the advice. Oh, excuse me. Thank you in advance. Oh. You know what, chat? I'm trying to think here. I think my only tips here are make sure you copy that SD card and show it to the mom as proof. And then, I don't know. I was thinking maybe bring the aunt and uncle into this conversation. Like, I actually do think it would be a good thing for OP to make sure that the stepdad isn't there when she breaks the news to the mom. And that might be better in like a safe space that is hopefully your mom's relationship, your mom's side on it. Which I hope that this aunt and uncle are your mom's side, and that might provide a safe space to like break the news. But I mean, we've seen it time and time again, chat. I'm guessing the mom is not going to be quick to believe OP, even though she should. Man, I don't think there's actually anything you can do to not cause any blow up here. Oh, someone said I low-key think the mom is in on it. What? That would be that would be absolutely insane, bro. I hope you're wrong. For the sake of humanity, I hope you're wrong. Having additional people in the conversation is a great idea. This way the mom can't sweep this under the rug. Ooh, that's a good point. Actually, I like that, Sunshine Lollipop. Although, counterpoint, do you think she could focus on the fact that OP brought this to the aunt and uncle in the first place? Why are you bringing this to your aunt and uncle and like telling them our business or whatever? I could kind of see that too, but I don't necessarily think what you said is wrong. Just a counterpoint. Yeah, document everything as accurately as you possibly can. Absolutely. If you're a grown-ass woman, this should be illegal, right? I mean, it should be illegal regardless, but it's a tenancy thing in this context. No. I think that might be hard if there's no like official lease signed, which I'm guessing is what the case would be in a family. You know, like if you're living with your mom and dad, it's just going to be like you pay rent or whatever, and there's no, I don't know, contract signed or anything like that. Maybe OP doesn't even pay rent. And then at that point, I think it's just this is his house and he can do what he wants, maybe, question mark. I don't know. Maybe a lawyer has a better explanation on that, but it definitely should be illegal if it's not. Download the whole SD card on a separate hard drive? Absolutely. Yeah, no, I said at the beginning, like, I think copying this device is one of the best things that you can do. Chat, I do really quickly want to see what the comments are saying, because there were no comments provided in this. Top comment is, sorry, this is deliberate. It's no mistake. I would gather evidence as already stated. My concern is how long has he been doing this and how many people are affected? Trust your gut. OP replied to that saying, I'm very concerned about this as well. I have 2 brothers who are minors, and he's been in my life for over 14 years now. So who's to say he hasn't recorded me before, or even them, or even distributed it? It's so terribly devastating to come to terms with him being this evil. He has even installed these cameras while I was... Whoa. He even installed these cameras while I was asleep, so there's no doubt he was hoping I wouldn't notice. Damn, in her room? That's already so weird, bro. Yeah, this is what I was thinking, y'all. Mentally prepare yourself for your mom not to support you on this. I would love to be wrong, but I've read too many stories on here where the mom turns her daughter in similar situations. Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't know if this is doable, chat, but I'm sure there's some shit on this guy's hard drive. Like, I don't know if he has like a personal computer that you've had access to before, but I would check that shit, man. Or if you don't check it, have your mom, if your mom ends up being on your side, have her check it, you know? Oh. Oh, wait. Shit, Chad. I didn't even think of this. Someone said I would disconnect your internet router in your house, so if the cameras are working on Wi-Fi and sending footage to the cloud, then it will be stopped. OP replied, I'm planning to do this when I get home from the police station. So OP did go to the police. I would love to hear the update on that if the police are actually able or will do something about it. It gives me the opportunity to have them come and search the place for any more hidden cameras and stuff. Ah, that's actually a good idea too. Chat, what's the trick really quick from the video? Do you guys remember what the trick is? I remember it came up in a story like a year and a half ago that I read where like if you like use your phone camera in the dark, it will like detect the sensor or something like that. Does anyone know? Just for the video, does anyone know what I'm talking about? Is it shine a light in the dark and look for the reflection? Is that it? Turn off your lights and film with your phone. Small red light if there's a camera. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, I believe, Naominov. Thank you for that. Yes, you can see the infrared on your screen. Okay, yeah. Just throwing that out there for every, you know, I think that deserves to exist in the video. So if somebody's watching this and they're ever thinking that there might be some hidden cameras around them, they can have a way to do that. All right, chat, we got updates. Specifically, I think 6 of them. Yeah, 6 updates, chat, spanning 2 years. 3 years? No, 2 years. Let's lock in here. Okay. I went to the police station tonight and filed a police report and turned in the spy camera with the SD card. The officer said, okay, wait, did you make a copy of that first? I don't know, me personally. The officer said this was a serious offense and I will likely get a call early next week from an investigator due to the severity of the situation. Oh, interesting. Chat, does anyone know what the charges might be here? I'm planning on telling my mother about the police report after we have a conversation about this on Monday with my aunt and uncle present. Okay, hell yeah. As for people messaging me about my profile, thank you for, okay. Basically, apparently people went on her profile and found some personal information. This was the hardest thing I ever had to do, but whatever this shit was, it's ending with me. I hope I can get justice for myself and any other victims who may have been violated by him, since this will be heavily investigated, and the officer said it will likely be looked into further, in parentheses such as search warrants and looking for more SD cards. All right, you know what? Hell yeah. Finally, a police department doing something, or at least saying they will. I'm hanging on by a thread, but the support I have is what's keeping me together. I'm staying with my boyfriend tonight to keep out of the house. Thanks again for the love and supportive messages. I'll update again soon. Okay, there's no dates on these updates, chat, so I don't know when these are coming out. I'm guessing a couple of days, though, you know? What was the... Chat, what were you guys thinking? Exceedingly uncommon police W. Hey, don't give them the W yet. They haven't done anything yet. Voyeurism, maybe revenge porn. Illegal recording. Okay, I could see that one. It is illegal to film someone without consent in a personal dwelling such as a bedroom. You can have cameras in common spaces, but bedroom cannot be done unless people are aware and consenting. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I just assumed you could have cameras in every room of your house if it's your house and your name is on it, but that's really good to know. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. I'm glad it sounds like there's actually something to be done about this, but the question is, will something be done about it? Let's go to update 2 and maybe update 3, because update 2 is pretty short. And after update 3, that's when OP makes independent posts about it. So strap in, chat. I might cook through both of them. Update 2. It's the next morning, and once my boyfriend wakes up, we're going back to my house today to look for any more secret cameras, in parentheses, either in the bathroom or my brother's rooms, so I can submit it for more evidence. I'm iffy about searching my parents' room for more evidence, as it's likely he's hidden a camera in there to see me do it. Still on the fence about having a police officer search the house. If I do, I'll be sure to update after I'm finished and in a safe place. My aunt has offered to come with me to help me search. Again, thank you everyone for the support. I'm trying as best as I can to do this the right way and get as much done with the time I have left. I'm mentally and emotionally drained, but I'll be seeking resources once all of this is said and done. I'm reading everyone's comments, so I'm taking all the advice I can. Okay, yeah. I hope OP does the router thing before they do that, but I think this is the right move. Let's just go to update 3, chat. We gotta know. Oh, J-Bro in here? What up, J-Bro? These titles always fry me. No, dude, dude, the title's even worse, by the way, because it's their stepdad. Like, it's not their dad. Well, I guess you could argue, actually, that the real dad would maybe be worse, you know? Just some shit. J-Bro, it's good to see you in chat, bro. I hope you're doing well, man. Oh, thank you for resubscribing for 1 month and tier 1. Being subscribed for 4 months, thank you. I appreciate it, J-Bro. I hope you're doing well, man. Okay. Update 3. I probably won't be able to do an update for a few days since today is the day that I talked to my mom, but I just wanted to share the plan I made and hopes for what happens today. After talking with my aunt, uncle, boyfriend, and my cousin who is a civil lawyer, I've decided that I will speak to my mom in a separate location from my stepdad. Most likely, I'll never have her meet me somewhere outside of our house. Most likely, I'll have her meet me somewhere outside of our house. I'll have my aunt with me, and this is where I'll explain everything to her. The camera, past uncomfortable experiences I've had with my stepdad that I originally brushed off because he was my dad. Okay, I'm very interested to hear what some of these were, if OP shares that. Because now I'm curious, like, what was bro doing? Also, it would be good to, like, warn other people of that, maybe. Video footage of him deliberately setting it up and angling it. And footage of me in my room. I'm praying she understands why I had to go to my aunt instead of her, considering she was not in town, and I was worried for her safety if I told her what happened. In parentheses, she was stuck with him and my brothers about 4 hours away for the weekend. I'm hoping with my aunt there and her being away from my stepdad that it'll prevent her from reacting out of anger and search for him and escalate the situation then and there. And I hope my aunt can provide some support for myself and her. I'm prepared for her to go through the same process I went through, such as reasoning and denial. But with the evidence, there's no possible way she can deny it. Unfortunately, Reddit and society in general has proven us wrong on that front over and over and over again. Sometimes people just don't want to believe the evidence. I'm preparing myself for the worst. I just hope that I can be strong for her and support her as this all hits her like it did me. I will not be returning home or facing him today. My boyfriend will be on standby to pick up my brothers if needed, since my aunt has offered for them to stay with us so my mom can talk to my stepdad without them there. I'll ask my mom to meet me and, of course, not tell my stepdad about the circumstances. Maybe she can tell him she's going to the grocery store. I don't want him getting any hints that she could be meeting with me. I mean, I like the idea of getting OP's brothers out of the equation. I low-key think there should be a man with your mom when she talks to the stepdad. You know what I'm saying, you guys? Like, if he's willing to do that shit, he's probably willing to do much, much worse. What is this? There is a golden Kappa train going on my Twitch. What the fuck? What the fuck is a golden Kappa train? I don't even know either, bro. Is J-Bro still in here? J-Bro, what is a golden Kappa train, man? What is this? Bold name, by the way. Rare emote variant. Oh, okay. I mean, guys, if you want a rare emote, hop on the golden Kappa train. God damn. Okay, wait, hold on. Shit. Now I gotta thank you guys real quick. Hold on. King Geminon. Thank you for resubscribing. Oh no, not resubscribing. For subscribing with for the first time with Prime. Sorry, I was a little too focused on hitting that note. Hitting that little notey note. Thank you, King. I appreciate it. Jaden, thank you for giving out a 1-month tier 1 sub. If you guys got the gifted sub from Jaden, you better be saying thank you to my homie. All right, good manners and good manners only. Seal the Teal, thank you for cheering 1,000 bits. That's really generous of you. Seriously, thank you. $10 to your boy. You shouldn't have. You're too nice. Thank you, Seal the Teal. Hippie Mom, thank you for cheering 100 bits. I appreciate you, Hippie Mom. Thank you for always supporting. I hope the packing's going well. Shawarma Chicken Sando, giving out a little 5 gifted. Hold on, I want to check who got this. I want to call the people out. Appleberry Blast. Keto Russian Rye. Zevron. Plague of Grackles. That's kind of a sick name. Jaybirds. Y'all owe Shawarma Chicken Sando a little thank you. All right, chat. Make sure to say thank you if you get any gifted subs in my chat. Shawarma Chicken Sandwich, thank you for always supporting. I appreciate it. It's nice to have another chicken sandwich variant in our chat. Oh my God, you guys are going crazy on this shit right now. Chicken Sandwich, thank you for the gifted sub. If you guys got a gifted sub from our home Skilly Vanilla Chicken Sandwich, make sure to say thank you. Chicken, remember what I said? Save your money. Save your wallet. All right? I don't want to add the pressure after you take your lady chicken sandwich out on a nice date. James, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Kitten and Posey, thank you for the gifted sub. If you guys got a gifted sub from Kitten and Posey, y'all better be saying thank you, chat. Good manners and good manners only. Miss Morgan, thank you for resubscribing with Prime. Being subscribed for 7 months. 7 months of making Daddy Bezos pay. We love to see it. Take my Bezos bucks, bitch. Thank you, Miss Morgan. I appreciate it. Thank you for giving me your Bezos bucks. Jaden, thank you for the 20 bits. Let's go. Hype train for Sarby. Let's go. And Chicken Sandwich also used 20 bits. Thank you, Chicken Sandwich. I appreciate it. All right. Let me get back to the read really quick, chat. I just wanted to say thank you. That's rocking and ripping. So if you guys want to hop on the train, it's still rocking and ripping for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay. Bum. I know I've said a lot, but I truly do I know I've said it a lot. I know I've said it a lot, but I truly do appreciate the support system I have, not only with my family, but here too. This has been a nightmare, but hearing everyone's stories about this, proving it's way too common, wow, hate hearing that, is what is helping me get through this and pushing me to do the right thing. Not only am I a victim in this, but my boyfriend as well, and God knows who else. The confrontation won't happen for about another 7 hours, so in the meantime, I'll be reading over comments and preparing myself for what comes today. Thank you, guys. Okay, here's something I didn't think of, chat. I think OP has put together a great plan. I just want to throw this out there. Does this potentially affect the police investigation? If the police are actually following through and they confront the father before a search warrant is put in place and executed, does that give the stepfather time to cover his tracks? Do you guys hear what I'm saying? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Damn, y'all got this thing to a level 5. Y'all are crazy, bro. I appreciate you guys. Oh my God, Jaden with a little 3 gifted. Hold on, Jaden. We'll call people out. Give me a second, Jaden. Cynical Sprout, a Mew, and oh my God, that is a... I'm not even gonna say because I can't look at like characters from any Asian language and know which Asian language it comes from. But the person has a Asian character name. I'm not going to try to say it, but if that's you and you understand English, you better be saying thank you. You can say it in your language. That's perfectly fine. So make sure you say thank you to Home Skilly Vanilli Jaden. Alex, thank you for the 200 bits. I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for the bits. Seal to Teal, thank you again for the 50 bits. Hey, I already saw you gave that 1,000 bits. You too nice. You too nice. Thank you, Seal to Teal. Hey, Big Mom, thank you for another 100 bits. I'm gonna take that as packing is going well and you're being efficient. And that's why you took the extra time to give me bits. Shawarma Chicken Sando, thank you for cheering 120 bits. You too. Thank you for being so generous. All right, you guys already cashed in. I just want to once again reiterate the gifted subs, gifted memberships, donations, bits, all that, not required. But by God, is it appreciated. So just making sure you guys feel appreciated because I do appreciate y'all. Say their name, Sarby. Say it or else your Asian card will be revoked. You know what? Based on that one commenter that came in and called me racist, I think it's already been revoked, you know? Yeah, hold on. I do want to see what you guys were saying. Sorry, I had to read all that. It could tip him off to remove stuff. He'll destroy evidence or at least attempt to. Yeah, I'm trying to decide, you guys, like, and this is purely hypothetical. This is already played out because this is like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Oh my God, it's 2026. Holy shit. But I'm just trying to think, like, the mom definitely needs to know, but does telling her put the stepdad in a situation where he cannot be punished to the full extent that he should be? I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of confused, like, which one should be the priority? I don't know, man. I don't think there's a right answer, by the way, chat. I think I more just bringing this up as like, I hope maybe the chat, or excuse me, the commenters on Reddit like brought it up with OP, but oh my God, you guys are so generous. Thank you guys. Y'all are goated. Y'all are too goated. Thank you guys. Sarby would be a terrible assassin. You're probably right, actually. Update, half the bookshelf is done. You're only half handy, Mbem. Get it done. Get it done. We're actually kind of close to done with this story, to be completely honest. If we finish this early, I'll find another like shorter story to read, chat. You know what? I want to do a quick poll really quick. If you had to choose, and I don't think there's a right answer, chat. If you had to choose, would you tell the mom so that she can confront the stepdad and maybe the stepdad can get rid of evidence? Or would you let the police do their thing so that there's no way that the stepdad can learn there's evidence, but then you would kind of blindside your mom? That is a tough question. Okay, poll started on YouTube. Making it for Twitch. I'm very curious, chat. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Look at this. This is how we're doing it, chat. Okay. Oh my God. This is so split on the YouTube. What about the Twitch? Okay, the Twitch is very much on the tell mom side. Twitch is about 60-40 on the tell mom side, but YouTube is on not tell mom side. Oh my God. A battle of ethics and morals on the platforms. Just to reiterate, tell mom, loyalty to family, give her the opportunity to do the right thing. Not tell mom, don't allow any possible chance that the stepdad covers her tracks. Okay. Tell mom won at 56%, so it was still pretty torn on the Twitch. And then on YouTube, I mean, we only got 27 votes on the YouTube. Y'all be lurking. Oh my God, it's at 50-50. No way this is going to end on 50-50, chat. There's just no way. There's no way this could end on 50-50, bro. Mom needs to know that's her partner. She needs to know he's a dick ass. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. We also just want that dick ass to be punished. You know what I'm saying, you guys? It's a tricky dilemma, bro. I really don't think there's a right answer. Damn, tell mom took over. I wonder if the YouTube chat, or I mean, if the Twitch, like, I would, you know what? Next time, I won't tell you guys cross-platform what's happening, because I do think that the Twitch results may have influenced the YouTube results a little bit. I can't even lie. I can't lie. Interesting though. I do say it's close enough to where I think it's a very interesting debate. I really want my editors, like, leave that in the video, because I really am curious about what people are gonna say. I am really curious about what people are gonna say on the YouTube video. Chat, really quickly. The Twitch ads are gonna run in 36 seconds. I'm just gonna run them right now so that we can get back to the story, and I won't start the story until everybody's back from ads, okay? Go. Cool. Wait, Sarby, did you reset for editors? If I said yes, would you believe me? My editor editing this right now, just being like, you fucking idiot. Oh, man. Hey, what up, pigeon person? I was lurking till the last minute. No worries. Thanks for lurking. I appreciate it. Good to have you here. Poor editors. They just have to deal with bigger file sizes, all right? What's happening? I was just having a girl hangout. Sick brag, Teru-chan. Sick brag. Sick brag. We can pretend to believe you? Pretend to believe me what? What did I say? I don't even remember, bro. That was 30 seconds ago. How dare you expect me to remember what I just said? Sarby is just jealous he doesn't have any storage spaces. Shelves. You know what? I might be jealous. Mbem, come build me a shelf. He forgore. I did, in fact, forgore. He needs mental shelf space. I do, and it's called Adderall. Twitch, are you guys back? Can someone confirm? I think Twitch ads are done. I think they is done. Anybody? Bueller? A Bueller? 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 If anything, the police should be able to recover deleted files. Okay, you know what, Ronu? Good take there. That's great. You might have good comms. Here's the thing. We don't know how competent the police department is, and I wouldn't venture to guess that they're the most competent. You know what I'm saying? In this economy, in the big year of 2026. But I didn't get any ads. Oh, good to know I was just talking out of my ass for fucking, well, they ran. So like, you guys shouldn't get any more pre-rolls for 32 minutes. You guys shouldn't get ads for another 28 minutes. So I don't know how this shit works, bro. I'm just here so I can make content. All right. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Okay. We have an official update. All the updates that we read prior were edited onto the original post. So all of that happened within, at the maximum, 5 days, because this fourth update's coming in June 22nd, 2023. But I would venture to guess this is probably closer to like 4 days, 3 or 4 days, all this happened. Okay, update 4. I don't think I can share many other details. Oh, sorry. For the reasons that my post is becoming somewhat viral and showing up on other platforms, I don't think I can share many other details until this ball starts rolling with the police report. Just know that I am safe, and I've been very busy the past few days with apartment hunting, working, and attempting to heal. Most of you may have guessed it, but my stepdad got to my mom before I was able to. You can kind of assume how that's been going. No. How did he know? Maybe he had like the cloud. Maybe he had the cameras sharing to a cloud or something. I promise that once the investigation actually starts and my mom finds out about it, I'll be here sharing more of what happened. I don't want to remove my post in case someone else may be going through the same thing and needs the support of you guys, as shown in my comments. I appreciate everyone rooting for me, and I'm sorry to say that my mother isn't on my side right now. I've more so been focusing on myself since the conversation and trying to make the most of the situation. On the bright side, I've been able to hang out with my cousin, and she helps keep my mind off things. I'm doing my best, and will update when it feels like the right time. Thank you, guys. Ugh, the worst fucking timeline. The worst timeline. I understand why they probably can't say a lot there, but holy shit. Yeah, no, I think it's like Fra King said, so that means he was watching the feed. No, for real. For real. On a camping trip too is insane. Yeah, I'm guessing too, if they did end up doing that search and if the police officer came over to search, there was probably another hidden camera. You know? Oh, man. Yeah, I'm very curious. You guys are kind of like surmising stuff. I wonder what the stepdad said to the mom. Like, what is her objection? That OP's lying? That he's not the one that put the cameras there? Did he somehow justify the cameras there? Chat, I kind of just want to go to update 5. We have 2 more updates on this, and this next update is literally a year later. Yeah. Yeah, this update, June 22nd, 2023. This one, June 18th, 2024. Almost exactly a year later. A lot of you probably want to hear that my boyfriend and I got justice for what my mother's husband did to us. I really, really wish I could say we did, but given our shitty police system and outside factors, we have not. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Fuck, we were too hopeful, chat. We got hope core baited. Fuck. I keep contact with my brothers and mom, but contact is now severely limited because of the situation. It pains me to not be able to see my younger brothers like I used to, but honestly, it isn't my choice and I've come to accept it. My mother is still with him and continuing to isolate herself from family, in parentheses, whether that's because of her husband or her own shame, I'm not sure, maybe both. Okay, so does that mean that she knows exactly what the husband did, but she's still choosing to stay by him? I know a lot of you were rooting for me and wishing me nothing but the best, so I'll give some updates on my personal growth. My boyfriend and I moved in together, I graduated nursing school, and I started my new job last month. We've been trying to heal from what happened and have been growing our relationship. We're planning a trip together soon. I'm still surrounded by some amazing friends and family, in parentheses, aunt and uncle, who have been our rocks through this and help us cope with everything. I'm at a place where I feel like I can finally talk about everything again, so I'll do my best to answer some questions. Thanks again to everyone who reached out concerned for me, even the weird ones who tried creating lore for me and theorizing my entire life. Y'all are really strange, but again, it's Reddit, so whatever. Yeah, I'm sure we have some weirdos on this platform, bro. Edit, I just wanted to add that I've seen all the TikToks and YouTube videos of people covering my story, and let me just say how weird it was to see my real-life situation on blast like that. Please remember I'm a human... On blast? They were putting you on blast for what? Please remember I'm a human being going through something extremely traumatizing, so keep that in mind when commenting and reaching out to me. I've received more love than anything, and I can't thank you guys enough for the I almost said underwhelming support. And I can't thank you guys enough for the overwhelming support. Wait, that's insane. Were people putting OP on blast? For what? Internalized misogyny is a hell of a drug. That's so fair. I'm sure there was some fuck ass in the comments like, he has every right. That's his household. As a man, you have to protect your household. No matter what, whatever happens is your business. It's your business too. Even if you're spying on your stepdaughter. Like, what? Is that, like, were people actually saying that? And if so, can we castrate them? In the streets? So that maybe people don't fucking do fuck ass shit like that? I kind of want to see what people were saying in the comments. Okay, wait. A little bit of hope core, chat. I'm not going to read this comment. I don't think it's important, but OP replied to this comment saying, having my own place has helped tremendously with my brother who's old enough to drive. He knows he always has a safe place and has stayed before. Helps when things are rough for him at home. He's the oldest one home now, so I know it's a lot for him to handle. Okay, we love to hear that. I like that the brothers seem, and I guess I don't know for a fact, but they seem like they know that their dad fucked up and are willing to still see OP. That's hope core worthy, chat. Okay. Here we go. This is somebody asking some questions that I actually had. Wait, no, we won't. The first question was, how did your stepfather get to your mom before you did? OP said, if you read my previous post, it'll answer your first question. Okay, we read her previous posts. I did not retain how the dad got to the mother first. Did anybody pick up on that? Sometimes I'd be reading and I forget what I'm literally reading out loud to you guys, so I could be in the wrong here. Did anybody catch that? Okay, wait. By the way, if you guys are saying yep, please clarify as well for me. Okay, but a lot of you guys are saying no. A lot of you guys are saying no. Yeah, I think so. They called me so-so. Seems like he was watching the feed while OP was hesitating. He talked to the mom. I think that's what we surmised, but I don't think OP ever explicitly said it. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay, let's keep reading though. As far as what he told her, my mom still genuinely believes he made a mistake and intended on using the camera as a smoking gun to catch me having people over. In parentheses, which, as discussed before, he literally told me to invite my boyfriend. Okay, I'm sure your mom is probably a victim in this story as well, but holy fucking copium. Nah, babe, I was just trying to spy on your adult daughter and catch her if she has people over. And instead of putting it by the front door, and even though we also have fucking cameras all around the outside of our house, I thought the best way to do that was to put a hidden camera in her room where I can see her naked and having sex with her boyfriend. My mom genuinely believes he made an oopsie and wasn't thinking when he put the very much working Wi-Fi compatible spy camera in my bedroom. My mom has been brainwashed by an expert narcissist. If you live with one, you'd understand how they can quite literally fuck with your head and own understanding of your reality. And she has 2 more children, chat. 2 more children. Okay. All right. Okay. I think that's it of the comments that I want to dive into on this post, chat. I was mainly looking for answers to questions, and we got one. So I guess that was good extra information. And I say good more as like the information we got sucked, but it's good that we got more information. Oh, God, dude. Just awful. Awful people. Awful people having kids and then not protecting their kids, man. Protect the girlfriends or eventual girlfriends of those brothers. They're in danger. No, for real, Phoenix. Like, if I'm OP, I'm telling my older brother. If I'm OP, I'm telling the older brother, hey, you should never have a partner over at the house. Period. Not even just in your room. I think period. I'm still curious how old the mom is, chat. Like, is anybody I the age is just crazy to me. Like, if you were 15 years older than your stepdaughter, it could be a teen mom, Nao. It could be a teen mom, and that's what I'm like honestly hoping for. Call me a little crazy, chat. I think it's weird to bring in somebody so close in age into your family when you have kids like that. Like, I could be wrong on this, but I just feel like it's a safe bet if you're like 24 years older than your child, you should try to find another partner around that age, because like that's parental age. Like, the age that this man is not parental age to this kid, or shouldn't be at least, which then allows for like weird shit. Not saying that he couldn't do it if he was older too, but it's just, you know. There must have been things the mom noticed along the way before we got to the secret cameras in the bedroom. I'm sure there is. No, I'm busy right now, so I hope you'll be streaming for a while. Asian Fury, I do have to end the stream in the next 45 minutes. Might be earlier, might be later. We'll see. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, home skilly vanilla. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My ex's oldest is 12 years younger than me. Damn. I like my men older, okay? Hey, I'm not knocking it, Sarah. Do your thing. Do your thing. 80% of CSA is committed by family and friends of the victim. Yeah. No, Sarby, don't leave us. I'm sorry, you guys. I have to work. I got stuff. Do you guys want a YouTube video tomorrow or what? You know? I'm sorry. I have to. Alrighty, chat. We got update 6. This is the last update. It's coming in December 27th, 2025. A year and a half after the last update that we just read. Okay, wow. Hold on. Let me just read this from the start, even though it looks like OP's just reiterating some things that happened. My stepdad put a secret camera in my room, and I was to blame for being secretive and having my boyfriend over. In parentheses, when my stepdad lied and told my mom he strictly said he couldn't be over, which he literally gave me permission to have him over as they were going out of town and I would be home alone. It recorded us being intimate and was streaming directly to his phone. I regret not following through with the police report, but was made... I regret not following through with the police report, but was made to feel guilty. In parentheses, my mom held my college fund over my head, so I couldn't report it. Oh, fuck, that's awful. Okay, I wonder what OP meant by their shitty police system then. To this day, everyone in my family accepts him and doesn't see an issue with it. I am no contact with him and low contact with my mom, but during the time when we found the camera, my mom ignored me for an entire week while my entire world was crashing around me. No calls to make sure I was okay. In parentheses, I immediately packed my things and stayed with another relative who now maintains contact with my mom and stepdad. No text to check in on how I was doing mentally. Still avoids the conversation to this day. She goes to the church now and prays. I will heal and come back around. Of course. It's one of those moms. Okay, this is starting to make a lot more sense. I'm engaged now to my boyfriend and she has no clue. She won't be invited to my wedding. Planning on moving across the country to cut contact with her and my... Oh, no. No! Planning on moving across the country to cut contact with her and my siblings who are also brainwashed and support my stepdad. If I could go back in time, I'd have followed through with the police report and pressed charges. I'm not as scared or naive as I was back then, and sure as hell not as tolerant to those behaviors now. I trust a lot less and protect my peace a little more now. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this, James, you said it. This is the worst timeline. Holy shit. God, that's devastating, bro. Like, OP is not to blame at all. Like, OP was 21, barely an adult, with a situation that I'd argue an adult couldn't even properly handle, bro. Holy fucking flip. Wow, that is not where I thought this post was going. OP was so optimistic. Wow. Oh my God, this was a comment. Oh, this was a comment on Ask Reddit. What's a moment that permanently changed how you see people? Holy traumatic. Wow. Wow. That's so sad, man. Holy shit. I really hope, I'm guessing we won't get clarification on this ever, but I really hope the aunt and uncle aren't in the group of people or excuse me, aren't in the group of family that still accepts the stepdad and the mom. Oh, wow. Wow. That was heartbreaking, man. This isn't that long ago. Can she still file the report? Not now that the evidence was surely confiscated and destroyed by her parents. I know she was young, but holy fuck, her aunt should have made her press charges. I'd be offering to cover college for her myself in the aunt's shoes. I mean, maybe the aunt and uncle weren't in that position, bro. I don't think we can put the blame on the aunt here, man. Okay, hold on. I have to think of some positives from this just to like save my own brain. OP's engaged to their boyfriend, W, right? They're getting the fuck away from this family, also W. Hopefully OP is coming out of debt. Or excuse me, hopefully OP is coming out with no debt. Even though that came at the expense of fucking pressing charges against this guy. Oh my god. Oh. Well, that one made me sad. W boyfriend? No, for real. Wow. Oh, I hope. I mean, that was 6 months ago. I hope OP and her boyfriend are doing, or I guess fiance are doing well, man. Oh, that one is tough. That one is brutal, man. Waiter, this ending is not what I ordered. Take it back and get me the correct ending. No, for real. For real, bro. I mean, this is like stuff like this too is just why I'm like ruthlessly cut out people in your life who are just not showing up for you. It's not the best answer in this case, but I like the fact that or to me, it's not what we wanted out of this story, which was for this man to be punished and for the mom to come back around and apologize, but hey, at least OP's doing what they can control and just getting these people out of their lives. I think that's always the answer. I would say only thing I would maybe keep open is an avenue for the brothers to reach out if they do change their mind, because we have to remember they're still kids, minors, and very obviously when you're a kid, you don't want to believe that your dad's a monster. And maybe there's a day where they come back around and make amends and connect with OP again, but still that's just terrifying, bro. Oh, those comments from her her fifth update to like this one just crushed me. That stark contrast of like a couple, I obviously didn't read this, but there were a couple of smiley faces and it felt somewhat optimistic here and there and like full of life. And this comment was just, sorry, this update, which was a comment on the Ask Reddit post, is just a block of despair. Oh, man. I really do hope that OP's doing well. Holy shit. Computer, cut off OP's stepdad's penis. Cut off his penis and balls and then throw him into a hole and bury him alive. Please and thank you, computer. We need some animals. I mean, Beans is here. You guys know me. I'm not going to fucking force him to come down, but he's up there. Beans is in the room with us, like, imagine being Beans, bro, completely oblivious to the fact that we just read the most awful shit that we possibly could have read. Oh. Turn him into fertilizer for real. We have like 10 pixels of Beans. It'll be okay. That's true. We do have like 10 pixels of Beans. Now you have probably still 10 pixels of Beans, to be completely honest. You cannot see him. A little bit of his fur popping up. Right there. And a little bit of his tail or something poking out right there. Beep, beep. Sweet boy. My silly baby Beans. All right, chat. You know what? Let me see if I can really quick find a short one that sounds a little happier. We will read it. Okay, this might be promising. Okay, chat. Does this sound promising that it could end not in strife? Am I the a-hole for refusing a name for my baby that everyone loves, but I don't? Thoughts? Thoughts. It is short. It is short. Here's the problem. We'll never know if it's a happy story, but I feel like Am I the A-holes like this usually end somewhat happier. Like, I feel like there's no way that this can end with OP being like, well, I don't know. What if chat, if this ends on like, and then my baby died shit, I'm gonna lose it. I will just end stream. I will just end stream. Let's do this. I'm down. Okay, let's do it, chat. Let's do it. I have not checked the YouTube words. The YouTube likes. Oh, they're pretty good, honestly. 86 viewers, 62 likes. Not bad. YouTube, if you haven't liked the stream yet, please do so. I feel like we get past 70, me personally. If you guys are on the Twitch, make sure to follow. No matter where you're at, turn on those post notifications so you can be notified whenever I go live, baby. Here we go. Am I the a-hole for refusing a name for my baby that everyone loves, but I don't? Originally posted to r/am I the a-hole on June 18th, 2026. So this is fresh. I, 27 female, my husband, 28 male, are expecting our first child in the fall. It's a girl. We're both really stoked and have wanted kids for a long time now. Ever since we decided to start planning on having kids, my husband has been using a joke, placeholder name for our baby. He's second generation Irish and he's been calling her Siv. It's pronounced Sivan, right? The only reason I know that is I think this is the name of the gal in Succession, right? Sivan? Yeah? Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure I was saying that right. And he's been calling our baby Sivan. He likes it. He likes that it's traditional Irish, and don't get me wrong, it really is a pretty name. But my major hangup is we live in the U.S. We were both born and raised in the U.S., and the U.S. is known to be kind of garbage at pronouncing traditional Irish names right, on the first try anyway. I do not want to send my daughter to 12 plus years of public education and have teachers, substitutes, and fellow students unable to say her name right on the first try. Oh, okay, wait, let me keep reading. My name is a pretty standard name here, but it's spelled differently because my dear sweet mother wanted me to be unique, but all I got was grief for it. Kids can be mean, and I don't want my kid to have a name that might get her bullied or cause her teachers to call her C.O. Bohan. In parentheses, not at all how you'd pronounce it. Every time they call her name in class. Okay. Yeah, I was a little less convinced with this line, and I was about to say something about it, but after that, this is kind of the real reason to maybe contemplate not naming your kid something like that. Okay, I think, and we'll keep reading here, but I think I want to know if this name has any meaning to your husband. Let's continue. The problem, everyone is telling me that I totally need to use the name Sivan. My own parents say that it's pretty and unique. In parentheses, again with that word mom, rolling my eyes. Oh. Okay, again with that word is referring to unique because that's what OP said in this paragraph prior. Okay, got it. Sorry, that was more for me than for you guys. You guys probably followed that along very easily. I didn't. My aunt and cousins are saying, well, that's what you call her anyways. In parentheses, my husband does. I don't. And my husband's family gushes over it too. I've told everyone that it's not what I want to go with, but it's like talking to a brick wall. My husband's cut down on calling the baby Sivan. Even I'm kind of like saying it wrong. My husband's cut down on calling the baby Sivan since he knows it's not what I want and that it bugs me. He told them that it was really just a joke name. He's told them that it was really just a joke name and he kept using it just to tease me. In parentheses, we have a very playful teasing type relationship. I've given as good as I've gotten in that respect. He said multiple times it's not what they're actually going with, but that He said multiple times it's not what we're actually going with, but things are starting to get out of hand. My mom and sister have already tried getting embroidered blankets with Sivan ordered for the baby. Ooh, yeah, what the fuck? That's really fucking annoying. They only failed because they called me to confirm the spelling and I shut it down hard. Now they're pissed because I still can't make up my mind on what I actually want to name my daughter, and I'm just a mess. I'm pregnant, my head hurts, and I don't know. Am I just making a big deal over nothing? Should I just name the baby Sivan and get it over with, or is this worth putting my foot down on? I mean, I think the big thing is like, don't let other people name your baby. The baby's name should be something that you guys agree on. And while I do think if this name was important to your husband, like if it was like his mom's name, his grandma's name, or something like that, I think it's worth it for you to consider it for him, right? Like, I think that's the thing that you should do as a partner. That being said, if that's not the case and you don't like the name, I don't think there's any legitimate argument to you naming this child. Even if it wasn't a hard spelling name, if you don't like the name and other people are telling you to totally name your child that, you don't have to. Don't let anybody pressure you into thinking that that's what you have to do. Chat, I kind of hope that OP, if they haven't done it already, calls out their mom for that. Hey, bro, you gave me a tragedy name, and like kids bullied me for that. So I need you to shut up when it comes to naming my child, because you did a bad job. It's Siobhan. You're a Siobhan. I did my best. I did what I could. I don't even remember what I was saying, chat. I don't. I'm sorry if I offended some Irish people. I'm sorry. In my defense, that is not how you pronounce Yvonne. The only thing that I would have guessed, the only thing you didn't even get the right. The only thing you got right in that, the only thing that's pronounced in that name is the AN. Sarby mispronouncing it is case in point, in my opinion. You're so right, Riley. You're so right. I made a fucky wucky, but in my fucky wucky, I really proved OP's point. You're welcome, OP. Glad I could do the Lord's work out here. So now you're against my culture, Bostonian? Yes. Yes, exactly. You get it. Oh my God, I forgot about Ray Farty. Oh man, what a name. Ray Farty. What a crazy name, bro. Damn, we got 100 viewers on the YouTube. Great time to tell you guys to like up the stream, and if you don't, you hate me. Chat, we do have a couple of comments here. The verdict is not the a-hole, as we suspected. Oh, we have top comments. Okay, let's see what people are saying. This is why you don't discuss baby names with anyone who isn't the mother/father of the baby until after the baby has been named. I had 0 people commenting on my kids' names. It was fabulous. Okay, wait. Pro gamer comms right here. Absolutely incredible. Definitely take notes if you're planning on having kids. I do have to say, even though he didn't mean to do this, this is kind of your husband's monkeys that he let out of the cage. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's at fault necessarily, but I think you should be like, hey, bro, if we have another kid, you gotta stop. Let's get on the same page about the naming thing. Another commenter said only parents get a vote on... Excuse me. Another commenter said only parents get a vote on the name and it needs to be a 2-yes agreement. No, one no is a complete no. Agreed. Okay, and then we have the update. 4 days later, June 22nd, 2026. Guys, you made a pregnant woman cry in a good way. Wow, good job, Reddit. Rare Reddit W. I was so glad to see all your comments and everything. Even the you're the a-holes and downvotes were welcomed looks at both sides, so I want you all to know that I really appreciate it. Really? People replied to this with you're the a-hole? What the hell? Chat, for shits and gigs, I really do wish people would, like, provide... Hold on, wait, we could actually search this, right? Search comments. You're the a-hole. What are these fuckers saying? You're the a-hole for the way you're talking about this. You're making a big deal over nothing. Lots of names get mispronounced, and really, if you don't live in a shithole, it's a lot less likely to be a problem. Stop talking to his family and yours about the baby name. Remember that you aren't the one naming your child. It's something you and your husband do together. Okay, so you're saying the same things that we're saying, but you're choosing to blame OP for it. Misogynist. Next. As a teacher, it doesn't matter what you name your kid. Mispronunciation and teasing by other kids is going to happen. If you don't like the name, just say so. Otherwise, you're the a-hole for making up excuses not to use it. No. I don't agree with that. I think you should do your best to not actively name your kid something they could be made fun of. Like, Chad, I've talked about this, I believe, on stream, but I'll bring it up again. My parents were going to name me Luke. They were like, yeah, we like Luke. Luke kind of rips. And then one day, my parents were like in the bathroom and they were like saying my name. They're like, Luke Sarbacher. Luke Sarbacher. And then they kind of sat there and they're like, that sounds way too close to Luke Skywalker. And they just saw this like timeline in their heads of me just being called Luke Skywalker for the rest of eternity by a bunch of bully kids. And they were like, you know what? Let's not name him that. And I, low-key, thank my parents for that. You know? Like, don't get me wrong. I think it would have been like kind of cool as an adult, you know? But like, I feel like I would not have enjoyed that at all. Low-key, you look like a Luke. Okay, I hate you guys. I hate you all. You're all my biggest ops. It sounds like you're kind of wait, no. You're kind of, they said you're the a-hole for dismissing him. They meant to say you're kind of the a-hole for dismissing him. It's his baby too. Okay, did you not read the parts that OP was talking about? How like they genuinely do not give, or excuse me, that the husband genuinely does not actually care about this name. He was literally doing it as a joke. And y'all are being like, but the husband, he's the real victim here. Like, no, bro. The woman being berated by family members to name their baby something that they don't want to name their baby is the victim here. Wait, Chad, this is fun. We should do this more often. Go find the You're the A-hole commenters and make fun of them. Hold on, new Sarby bit. You're the a-hole. Parents get to choose their children's name, but not liking a cultural name because of hypothetical teasing is cultural insensitive. Hey, because you don't like this name, because you've properly identified how kids will make fun of your child in the future, and teachers will mispronounce their name. Because you've identified that, and that is not just likely to happen, but definitely will, especially with a name like that, you're culturally insensitive and you're the a-hole. You need to live in a reality where you need to live in a reality where you ignore all hypotheticals and don't think properly about how other children will mispronounce your child's name and make fun of them. Like, shut the fuck up, Bluebird 1776. Oh, you know this is a Republican too, bro. They just had to add 1776 on that America shit. Like, shut up. Shut your bitch ass up, Bluebird. I'm done with you. I'm done with You're the a-hole people. They have properly rage baited me. Let's go back to the story. Yeah, foresight doesn't exist. God forbid we have some foresight in this bitch, you know? Like, shit. God forbid we have a little bit of foresight. Foresight is too woke, chat. How dare you? How dare you? The woke left wants you to... Sorry. The woke left wants you to have one thing, and it's disgusting. Foresight. Sorry. I'm going too hard in this bit. Let's keep reading. Okay. I got a DM from someone with the name Siobhan, and I probably said that wrong, I'm sorry. And not only was it validating, but it gave me a great idea. They told me they go by the name Bonnie. Oh, nickname. They told me they go by the nickname Bonnie, and I almost instantly fell in love with it. After more pregnancy crying, I ran the idea past my husband. His response, we could give her Anne for a middle name like the pirate. In parentheses, my husband's a pirate / nautical geek, but I love him for it. So we have a new working name, Bonnie Ann. If we end up not liking it when she's born, we'll switch things around, but for now, that's what we're going with. Sorry. This husband sounds like he's just full of whimsy and joy. Good for him. You know? Like, I'm sorry, that was so off topic. It has nothing to do with this post. Like, just a vibe. Just a vibe. Bonnie is cute. Bonnie is definitely cute. I think naming your child after a pirate could open up to some sort of teasing from kids. But what I will say is, A, it's, in my opinion, for everything that you talked about, it's definitely better than Siobhan. Not that it's a better name, but it's a better name for what OP wants, okay? At least she actually likes the damn name. Also, I genuinely don't even know who Bonnie Ann is, so I'm guessing this isn't as widely known, which probably means that it won't be, like, teased a lot. I haven't told our families yet, and I think we're going to keep it that way, at least for now. I've stressed we want it to be a surprise angle, and while we get some flack for it, it's gone down some. My mom and sister were sour. My mom and sister were sour because apparently they wanted to do a name reveal at my baby shower coming up and, again, have personalized gifts made, but they're sticking to my boundaries for the time being. I mean, right enthusiasm, wrong execution, you know? Like, nice that they're happy for you, but they're, like, so happy they are just, like, doing everything wrong. Like, girl, go off of what your child wants and or sister. Maybe not and or sister. Can't be your child and sister. I guess it could. I don't want to think about that. I've dug myself in a weird hole. For all the Siobhans out there and all those who also love the name, I see you. I really do. It's a beautiful name from a beautiful culture. Wear it with pride, my dudes. But for us, there's just too much negative energy around it for us. But for us, there's just too much negative energy around it for us personally. Overall, I made this. I think the thing that we have to keep in mind, chat, is like, I think if you live in Ireland or even in Europe, I think Siobhan makes a lot of sense, right? Like, like obvious, you know, obviously it's a more common name out there. That's where it originates from, stems from. In America, I do have to agree with OP. I don't think it makes as much sense unless it's like a family name and it means a lot to you. If that's not the case and you don't like it, like, why set your kid up for that, you know? Overall, I made this account for this dilemma specifically. In parentheses, I don't use social media a lot, as if it's not great. Not if. I don't use social, in parentheses, I don't use social media. In parentheses, I don't use social media a lot, as it's not great for my mental health. So I don't know how long I'm going to keep it, but I want to share this update with you guys and thank you again for all your help. Me and maybe Bonnie are doing just fine. Damn, what a W. Not only got validated, but also got a good idea. Chat, tell me that's not a happy ending. Tell me that's not a happy ending, chat. We did it. We did it. We found a happy ending Reddit story. We needed that. We needed that win after that fucking terrible ending. Not putting that on OP, by the way, but, you know, that's just how the story ended. Terrible in terms of, like, I feel really bad for her, and that was just, like, the worst ending we possibly could have gotten there. You know? I do appreciate a happy story following a absolutely devastating one. I really do. Sorry, I'm trying to be careful. I really don't want to be talking shit about OP's, about OP from that story at all. That's not what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm just laughing because, like, as we read a story about people messing up other people's names, people will call me Starby when, like, it says right there, Sarby. But like, that's just something I've been dealing with my entire life. And there was no way around that, right? Like I was going to get the name Sarbach. You know, it comes from my last name Sarbacher, just shortened, Sarby. But like people still mess it up. For some reason, I think it's Starbucks, bro. Starbucks fucked the Sarbacher family. Not physically, but like metaphorically by existing. Because everybody wants to say, even when they say our last name, they want to say Starbacher. Starbucks, Starbacher. Sarby. I'm sorry, Sarby. No, you're okay. Don't even worry about it. Lola, it's one of those things where I've like dealt with it my whole life. When people call me that, I just respond to it. Some of my friends even call me that every once in a while. You know? It's just, I think it's like, it's habit. It's ingrained. Like Starbucks just has such a chokehold in our country. When people see Sarby or Sarbacher, they just immediately put a T there. You know? Is it a hockey name? I don't know if I can say that that's where it stems from because like my dad was called Sarby. Like my dad and his brothers were known as the Sarbys. Like we are the Sarby gang, the Sarby clan. And so I don't really know. Okay, here's the story behind my name and then I do have to run you guys. Here's the story behind my name. So when I was first no. When I first started, nope. When I first started my Xbox live journey, I remember this. I like told my dad, I was like, hey dad, I know you're paying $5 a month for my membership on RuneScape. Thank you. I would like to talk about switching that to Xbox Live because I've been playing Xbox with all my friends. We have an Xbox. I would love to like move the $5 that I earn every single month with my chores to Xbox Live. My dad goes, are you sure? I said, yes, I'm over RuneScape. I'm done. He goes, okay. So we go to my Xbox. We're going to set it up. And, you know, on Xbox, you have a gamer tag. And when you make your gamer tag live gamer tag, you can't change it. So my dad was like, all right, this is the big moment. You got to like say the name that you want your gamer tag to be so that like we like everybody out there can see your name and that's what they're going to call you. And so I wanted my gamer tag to be, and I shit you know what? I think it's just better if I type this out. Hold on. You know what? Let me just type it out for you guys. Real quick. I think this just hits harder if I type it out for you guys. You guys aren't even fucking ready for this. Oh my God, wait, it had alternating caps too. Oh my God, you guys aren't even fucking ready for this shit. Are you guys ready for this fucking masterful art piece that little fucking 12-year-old me thought that this was gonna be like the best gamer tag to ever fucking exist in Xbox Live history? Are you guys fucking ready for this shit? Fuck, can I zoom in on that? That's what I wanted. That's what my fucking 12-year-old ass told my dad that I wanted for my gamer tag, bro. XX big fat chicken XX. And there's like alternating caps. If you guys were on like the Xbox Live wave back in the day, the like capital X, lowercase x on the front, and then lowercase x, capital X on the back was like a whole thing. It was like a whole thing, chat. I'm not making this up. If you guys existed on Xbox Live, you know that that's not that crazy of a gamer tag. But I tell my dad this. I'm like, yeah, XX _ big fat chicken. And he looked at me. My dad just looked at me, and my dad's a very like stoic man, like a man of few words. And he just like looked at me and kind of like looked at the screen, looked back, and he was just like, no. Not why that name, not, you know, or why like trying to figure, just straight up like, nah, dude. Nah. My child is not going to run around on Halo 3 with the name XX underscore big underscore fat underscore chicken underscore XX. Big fat chicken sandwich. Chicken sandwich, you know what must be done. Are you still in chat? Is chicken still here? Oh my God, I don't think chicken's still here, chat. That's so funny. Chicken is missing like insane lore. Chicken! Oh, he's probably taking his girlfriend out to dinner, bro. Chat, we got to make sure that chicken sandwich sees this. We got to make sure chat sees this, or chicken sees this. Anyways, chat, all swings back around to my dad then making a very questionable decision. He made my gamer tag Sarby, which, to be fair, that's pretty incognito of like, you don't necessarily know like that pertains to my last name unless I tell you or, you know, you do research. But then, because Sarby wasn't available, SARBY, like that had been snagged up by one person or another. Then he goes, I know, let's put AZ at the end. Let's just tell everybody where we live, which, by the way, chat, is fucking crazy. Like, if any of you guys, once again, spent any time on Xbox Live when it existed on the 360, not a very safe console when it came to people being able to, like, find your IP and shit. So, hey, what up, bros? Yeah, yep, doxing. Yep, Sarby AZ. Which, to be fair, because it was all squunched together, maybe some people read it as like Sarbiaz or something like that. No, actually, you know what, chat? That's actually not true because this is how it looked. This is how it looked on the, you guys are going to have to look at chat. It was like Sarby and then the AZ was capitalized. I believe. So for like the longest time until I joined my first like Call of Duty trick-shotting clan, my gamer tag was just straight up Sarby AZ. Hey, here's the first part of my last name and this state that I live in. It was a little bit rough, chat. But yeah, that's and then like when my YouTube channel started off as like Call of Duty trick-shotting, and like all the people that I trick-shotted with, they were calling me Sarby. And because like they're like, I was like, oh yeah, you can call me Sarby. And then when it came time to like join a team or whatever and like make a YouTube channel, I was like, oh, people are already calling me Sarby. I should just go by Sarby, you know? So that's what I did. Clan it's like, have you ever heard of FaZe Clan? Like FaZe started as like a Call of Duty trick-shotting clan. It was just like or a team, you can call it a team, but back in the day, everybody was like, I'm part of like, you know, I think the best clan that I joined, it was called Zero. We had like 30,000 subscribers back in like, that must have been like 2015, I'd say, which was huge back, like 30,000 subscribers on YouTube back in the day was way cooler than it is today, you know? To be honest, subscribers on YouTube hasn't been cool since they implemented shorts and like the ability to just grow an insane amount on shorts and it not mean anything. So, and then that channel got yoinked and stolen by one of the team captains and they sold it. And then the leaders were like, damn, bro, guess we're done. Like, we didn't even start a new YouTube channel. They were just like, y'all are free agents now. Oh, man. Glad I could share that little lore with you guys. I feel like I don't talk about my lore very often. It's fun. I feel like I have like fun lore to me. I come from a very a very interesting backwards. Damn, Kai is live. Bro, Kai's been grinding. You know what, chat? I'll say it. I'll take credit for it. It was because of me. Clearly, Kai, it's not that Kai's a hard worker and she's actually working really hard to achieve her goals. No. Kai, I called Kai out, and then Kai started streaming more. Although, wait, I think Kai is watching Cloyus stream. Okay, we're just going to raid Cloyus then. Nope, just kidding. We are raiding Cloyus. Kai is gone. Sorry, Kai, you missed out. You missed out. I don't know what to tell you, bro. We're raiding Cloyus. Chat, can you tell Cloyus to tell Kai that we were going to raid Kai, but Kai was gone? She was slack-a-lacking. Yeah, call Kai out, chat. Kai said, fuck you, I guess. No, she didn't. She's gone from her screen. There's no way that she'd know. Although I wouldn't be surprised if she was going to the bathroom and she pulled up my stream. Let's be honest, chat. She probably did. Chat, I will be live again tomorrow. Like I said, I'm trying to stream every day of July. So far, so good. We're 5 days in, 5 streams. I will try to make tomorrow's longer. I want to do more Subnautica. I'm very hooked on the game. I just don't have time today. So I apologize. Alrighty, chat. Have a good one. Tell Cloyce I said hi. Goodbye. Sweet dream. Have a good night.